Okay, let's do a thought experiment. Thought experiments can be extremely useful in science. Einstein, for example, was a master of the thought experiment. There are often situations where the experiment that you want to do is too impractical or even impossible to do in real life. So you try to imagine what might happen in a thought experiment. It's a very cheap way of doing an experiment. The only equipment you need is a brain. Another big advantage is that you can simplify the conditions of the experiment to make the mental calculations easier. You can always worry later about whether you simplified the situation too much, to a point where you wound up with a misleading result. In this thought experiment, we are going to compare how well Ptolemy's model and our model fit the data. Specifically, we are going to focus in on the motion of Mars over time. However, we are not going to go out every night like the ancient astronomers did and look at Mars night after night, year after year. That might actually be a pleasant thing to do, but it would really take us too long to get an answer. Instead, we are going to imagine what we would expect to see given certain assumptions. Here are a couple of minor complications that would be nice to get rid of. The axis of the Earth is tilted relative to the ecliptic plane. Furthermore, we live in the northern hemisphere. As a result, when we look straight up at midnight, we are always looking above the ecliptic plane, more so in the summer than in the winter. To get rid of these annoying little complications, we are going to make a few simplifications for our thought experiment.